SmackDown on Fox. Ricochet still taking the fight to Happy Corbin in this one-on-one matchup. Ricochet looking to continue the momentum. He's already beaten Corbin once the past few weeks. Corbin looking to get off his losing streak. Oh, and Ricochet had Corbin scouted, not allowing Corbin to slide back into the ring.
You think Corbin's getting predictable?
Well, Ricochet knows him very well. And went for the boot to the face. Corbin able to turn things around. And look at this right here in front of us at our announce table.
What the hell is
Corbin,
this?
a world's strongest slam to the announce table. And Corbin has reset himself and taken over this match.
Those are the types of things that this big dumb animal can do. 6'8", 285. Former Gold Gloves boxer, former champion.
And Ricochet sent flying into the barricade. Corbin as nasty as they come.
Has the killer mentality.
Oh, and many people, Pat, thinks Corbin needs more of this.
Yeah, he can go on to do anything he wants in this business.
Needs to get back to basics. The former Golden Gloves boxing champion. One of the most talented individuals, one of the most physical individuals in WWE today.
See, even in my match, he had me in the first half. And then he started worrying about what everybody else was thinking because
he loses focus.
Yeah. But I also think he doesn't have any confidence, so he worries about what the crowd's saying instead of handling his business.
Corbin just trying to do whatever he can to get back into the win column. And Corbin now outpowering Ricochet. Oh, face first off the turnbuckle. Cover now. Shoulders are down. Ricochet able to kick it too. And the official now warning Corbin as he take another look. Bang! Face first off the turnbuckle goes Ricochet. And Corbin now has Ricochet where he wants it.
That's innovative offense from Corbin. It's power from Corbin. He's got everything.
Well, the one thing we know about Ricochet is a high flyer, right? He likes to pick up the pace, fly around the ring, and Corbin has just shut him down. Blow right to the back of the neck, turning Ricochet inside out. Oh, and now right into the ring post, and Ricochet collapsing in a heap outside the ring.
See, here we go.
Just look at this. Boom!
Big shot to the back.
Clubbing forearm. And that's just a little example of the viciousness that Corbin possesses.
He let everybody here in the Little Caesars Arena know that.
Well, again, when he's focused, Pat, and he's had those moments where he's been able to stay focused, he's as dangerous as anybody. But again,
here it is.
His focus to the fans, and
he said, "I told you." It's like nobody cares what you say. They care about what you do, pal.
Uh-oh, and now Ricochet turns it around, almost on cue, Pat. The DDT, Ricochet's got an opportunity.
Ricochet got a chance to get a breath, get himself together, and then electrifying.
Yeah, Corbin was going for end of days, and Ricochet able to counter. And Ricochet still been beaten up by Corbin, trying to fight back into this and doing well now.
This is what Ricochet does the best. He's able to take a beating.
And also dish one out.
And come back even better.
Oh, and
backflip off the sternum.
Lands on his feet, kicked out of the head. Corbin is stunned. And now Ricochet picking up the pace. Shoulder to the midsection. Ricochet gonna springboard off the top rope, leaps up over Corbin. Corbin catches him though. Mistake was made, but turned around. Oh, what a knee. Corbin went for the boot. Ricochet sidestepped again. And now Corbin went for deep six and connected.
That's a long ride down.
Cover by Corbin, hook of the leg. Oh, and Ricochet surviving again. And Corbin frustrated, upset.
Ricochet was in full control. And then deep six out of nowhere from bum-ass Corbin.
Ricochet, a former Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion, also an NXT North American Champion. Fighting back here against Happy Corbin. Oh, did you hear that?
Boot.
And that just dropped Corbin. Corbin may be out. He's in the drop zone. Does Ricochet have enough left to get up to the top rope? Ricochet going to climb high.
Ricochet looking for...
And rolling out of the way is Corbin. Ricochet able to roll through. Corbin with a boot. And now it's Corbin's turn as he just slings Ricochet to the mat. Cover now to win the matchup. And again, Ricochet survives.
We've seen some things tonight out of Corbin that we have not seen in a long time.
I'm trying to change up his game to try to change his luck a bit.
Look at this. Boot to the face, and then... What's that, Cole? You've been around 25 years here. What the hell was that move?
Throwing a body to the mat.
And that's what he can do.
Exactly.
He needs to remember that, though.
But again, Corbin still mouthing off to the WWE fans here in Detroit tonight. And again, Ricochet looks to take advantage of that slight distraction. Went for recoil, blocked by Corbin. Oh, and a knee.
Super kick.
Corbin stunned again. Ricochet with another kick right to the face. Corbin down to one knee and now down in the drop zone again. Ricochet with another opportunity.
The pinpoint accuracy on those kicks should be noted.
Ricochet heading up to the top rope. Corbin's in trouble. Ricochet, shooting star connects. Cover on Corbin. Hook to the leg. It's over. Ricochet with a win. There is Ricochet, the highlight of the night.
Here is your winner, Ricochet!
You know, Cole, getting to watch Ricochet hit a flawless shooting star press week after week onto Corbin have become a highlight of my life.
Almost out of frame, the highlight of the night, Ricochet with a victory over Corbin as the downward spiral continues for Mr. Corbin.
I seen a bum outside here in Detroit earlier today, and I chit-chatted with him. He told me he pooped his pants twice. I said, oh, that's a shame, but let me tell you something good. Tonight on SmackDown, there's going to be a man with this face that you can look at and say, I was once a bum too. This man was living in the same clothes just a year ago. Now, he's got faces like this every other week with another disappointing situation. This is a human that could be an American dream story, but instead, it's 18, 19, 20 days of misery because he's a terrible human. This brain inside of this head, oh shoot. There it is. Hit the circle. The brain inside of that head is a rude one, a terrible one. And if it continues to be a negative part of society, the universe is going to keep dumping all over this man right here.